welcome back to another comparison video, this time between the REVO Coconut Blueberry and the REVO Coconut Creme. So let's get started. Format-wise, as they're both REVOs, they are in fact both the flat-topped domes. I'll just show you, even though this is one of the older REVOs in the original traditional shape. Yeah, they've both got the flat tops on them. Just screw those back on for now. The packaging obviously is a bit different, as this one's in the beehive shape, and this is just in the Eggs Fair. That's just the name on the bottom of it, that I wrote there myself. It didn't come that way. Obviously, they would use better writing than that. So, and they actually have kind of similar stickers on the top, too. I just realized with them next to each other. I hadn't noticed that before. But they are both REVOs, as you can see here. It just depends where you buy them from, which stickers they put on the top. So, anywho, oh yeah, and this one has the little wavies, which I kind of missed the wavies not really being a thing on the new ones, but what can you do, right? So, there is that. Neither of these are natural or organic. The closest either of them come to it is that this one has beeswax in it, which is organic, but nothing else in it is. Everything else is synthetic, and this is purely synthetic. In terms of them being part of a set, this is just part of the Target exclusive line, and this was one of two that was being sold exclusively at CVS for a while. There was this one, and there was one other one. I'm trying to remember what the other one was offhand. It may have been cookie dough, if I remember right, but I'm not 100% positive. It's been way too long. So, anyway, yeah, that's that. This was definitely a limited edition. You cannot buy it anymore. This may or may not be limited edition. So, shelf life on them. On this one, it's good till November of 2017. Like I said, it's an older one. And this one's good till March of 2019. Price point was actually less for this one than this one. I don't know, my CVS here is weird. They mark things up that a lot of CVS's don't, so I don't know what that's about. I don't know if they're just trying to compensate for us living in a dinky little unincorporated town that practically nobody lives in. But this one, being from Target, was $3.50, whereas I think I paid somewhere in the range of $4 and $5 for this one. Sturdiness-wise, they're both about on par with each other. They're both the same textured, hard plastic. Here, I'm banging into each other. Yeah. Same stuff, so they hold up about equally as well, except this one has never scratched, and this one already has, and I've had it open less than a week. Awesome. No special features, no SPF, no medication. So scent-wise is where it really breaks down. Yeah, this one is just the artificial blueberry smell until you put it on, at which point it does release some coconutty scent, whereas this one is just straight up coconut, but it's that same coconut they use in this, they just watered it down in this for when it is released. But it's sort of like a almost over-the-top, super, super sweet coconut, artificial coconut. It's like a coconut candy, in my opinion. It's not bad. I actually do like it a lot, but it is really sweet and really overwhelming, and why I've not used more of this up than I have, as I can use it once in a while, but it would be really overwhelming to use this stuff all the time. Color-wise, this has white wax, this has blue wax, but neither one have any color payoff. Flavor-wise, this doesn't really have any. This kinda has a sweet taste to it, but it doesn't have much of one, so there is that. Consistency-wise, they're both really thin, but that said, this one's super waxy and this one's super greasy, so depending on which feel you're going for, that could be your selling point on one versus the other of what you want. Personally, I prefer the feel of this tenfold over this. Moisturization-wise, this does nothing for me. This, even though it has the great texture to it, ultimately doesn't do a lot either, I have to admit. But it does do more than that, it just doesn't do a lot. Shine factor-wise, this doesn't have much going for it. This has a little bit of shine to it. It's surprisingly not as shiny as I would have expected for the texture of it, which, yeah, I know, it happens sometimes. And longevity-wise, they both only last about an hour, so not a long lifespan before you need to reapply, so there is that downside. But if I were going to pick one over the other, this one would reign supreme over this one just because it feels so much nicer, and I like the smell of coconut better than of blueberry, even if it is a really overly sweet, artificial sort of a coconut. So, anyway, that's about all I have to say on this. So, as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Do you have either of these? Do you have both of them? Which one do you like better and why? And let me know what you'd like to see me review most next. And until next time, bye!